President Obama today pivoting to job creation and the economy for the 12th time since he took office back in 2009, leaving many to ask the question, why now? The president himself answered the question in a candid and frank manner in a speech designed to change the conversation. President Obama took a clear shot at Republicans who continue to pursue the truth regarding the numerous scandals currently engulfing his administration.
But with this endless parade of distractions and political posturing and phony scandals, Washington's taken its eye off the ball. And I'm here to say this needs to stop. This moment does not require short-term thinking. It does not require having the same old stale debates.
The president talking about the scandals as phony? Should President Obama ask the families of the 4 Americans killed in the Benghazi terrorist attack that their pursuit of the truth regarding how this government did or did not go to the aid of their loved ones, could that be phony? And how about Fox News Chief Washington Correspondent James Rosen and those at the Associated Press who had their phone records and emails breached by the Obama Justice Department? I am guessing they don't consider their anger over the government's violation of their First Amendment rights to be in any way phony. And please don't forget slain Border Patrol agent Brian Terry, just because the Obama administration has. Is there anything phony about the Terry family's pursuit of the truth, seeking those who are responsible for the death of their son? Could you imagine what would happen if the president told conservative groups, Tea Party activists, and others targeted or audited by the Internal Revenue Service that simply because of their political views that their concerns are phony? And how did Treasury Secretary Jack Lew come to an absurd conclusion regarding the investigation into the IRS scandal, which is nowhere near completion, after he has been at his post for all of 4.5 months? Lew told CBS News, quote, with all of the investigations that have gone on, there's been no evidence of any political decision-making in the IRS, whatever that means. The statement, of course, is a direct contradiction to testimony offered by IRS attorney Carter Hall, who implicated the IRS chief counsel's office in the Tea Party and conservative group targeting scandal, the office headed by an Obama administration political appointee. Today's attempt at a pivot by the president, indeed a transparent effort to divert public attention from a scandal-plagued White House. President Obama said it himself. And because such clarity from this president is so rare, it is worth hearing him say it one more time.
But with this endless parade of distractions and political posturing and phony scandals, Washington's taken its eye off the ball. And I'm here to say this needs to stop. This moment does not require short-term thinking. It does not require having the same old stale debates.
The president today also said he has a plan to grow our middle class, but he laid out barely a hint of new policy plans to achieve growth, all while blaming Congress and his Republican opponents for gridlock and obstructionism that's kept him from achieving his agenda. Fox News Chief White House Correspondent Ed Henry has more on the president's speech from Galesburg, Illinois.
Clocking in at 1 hour and 4 minutes, this speech was 3 minutes longer than President Obama's State of the Union at the start of his second term.
If we just stand by and do nothing in the face of immense change, understand that the part of our character will be lost.
A speech so familiar that he could have delivered it 8 years ago. And in fact, he pretty much did, at the same Illinois location as a young senator in 2005.
This is not us, the option that I just mentioned, doing nothing.
White House aides say the return visit to Knox College shows rebuilding the middle class has always been his central focus, though today's speech also sounded like a familiar laundry list of promises that could have been delivered on the 2012 campaign stump.
Good job. Good education for your kids. Home on your own. Secure retirement. Fifth, I'm going to keep focusing on health care.
Republicans said this was more about a lame duck president trying to stay relevant. And the only new part of the speech was the president revealing he'll give more speeches.
Americans aren't asking the question, where are the speeches? They're asking, where are the jobs?
In the latest Fox News poll, the president has hit a new low among independents. Just 25% of independents approve of the job he's doing, down from 31% last month. Plus, over half of the public says they do not see signs the economy has turned the corner. Big reasons why the president's job approval remains below 50%. 46% approve, 47% disapprove. The president is eager to try and turn the page on his summer stall over the IRS and other controversies, which he dismissed today.
With this endless parade of distractions and political posturing and phony scandals, Washington's taken its eye off the ball. And I'm here to say this needs to stop.
At one point, the president said he was ready to work with anyone. At others, he slammed Republicans for blocking his agenda and vowed to go around them when he deemed fit.
I will not allow gridlock or inaction or willful indifference to get in our way.
And in what aides billed as a major economic address, he repeated a familiar refrain.
We're not there yet. We've got more work to do.
Drawing scorn from his rivals.
It's a hollow shell. It's an Easter egg with no candy in it.
The president also boasted that he had saved the American auto industry, and those car companies are having pretty strong sales right now, but he did not mention that just in the last week, Detroit filed for bankruptcy anyway. Lou?
Ed, thank you very much. Ed Henry, Fox News Chief White House correspondent.